Hello and welcome back to Candid Talk with Adelle, the channel that brings you leadership, growth and accountability perspective in everything you do in life, in your life perspective in terms of personal growth, but also in your career and in your leadership projections. Some of us are already leaders, but some of us want to be leaders. So this channel is for you to be able to understand how to navigate all those areas. Today, we are talking about something that most people fear most, failure. How do you turn failure into a success story? Let's get started. Embracing failure, call it turning setbacks into successful stories, is not for the faint-hearted. It's for those guys we talked about in a previous episode, those that have a growth mindset, turning setbacks into successful stories. It is important to understand that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part and parcel of the journey of success. It's important to view failures as opportunities to become stronger in everything that you're doing. As simple as that. Once you get that mindset, then whatever failure you encounter, you will not feel so bad, so overwhelmed, because you can use that to turn it around into a successful story. How do you do that? Change your perspective on life. When setbacks come, look at them as opportunities. The more you whine and complain and feel bad and go into bed and cover yourself with a blanket, the more you're going to stay in that zone of failure. Those who have failed and understood that this is an opportunity to learn, to do better, to pick up from the pieces and move forward, are people who have become successful now. Most of us have had inspirational stories from different people. If you internalize those stories, most of them, they have failed 10 times and succeeded once, and that success has made up for all that failure because they used it as a stepping stone to change their story. See failure as a stepping stone, as an opportunity to do better, as an opportunity to learn, to be better, but also to project your success. Changing perspective and mindset is the first step. The second step is to learn and analyze. So I was doing something, I have failed at it. The question is why? What happened? Why did I do wrong? How can I do better? You're now having a critical analysis on what happened with that failure or what led to that failure. Once you understand the root cause, the genesis, then you're able to find solutions that are amicable and they are good to allow you to take the next step into success. Analyze, learn from the failure in order to create a path for success. The other part is what we talked about earlier on. Set realistic goals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an important part of the whole setup. Set realistic, achievable, smart goals. The minute you set something unrealistic, it's a recipe for disaster, a recipe for failure, a recipe to get you demotivated from achieving your goals. Set realistic goals that are achievable, that are attainable in order to achieve that success, in order to avoid the failure that comes in constantly if you're not setting smart goals. It's important to do that along the journey of success or turning failure into a success story. The thing that everyone tells us about, especially even if you're a content creator, they say you fail, you put out a video, you get 10 likes, you get 10 views. It's okay. They tell you persist. Persistence and staying persistent and consistent is one of the most important things. When you start a business and you're a business owner, you very well know that you might not make a profit until about 3 years, past even. The only thing that keeps you going is the consistency and the persistence, and at the end of it all, you'll see success. If you fail once, fail twice, and you drop everything you're doing, that's it. You will never jump up again to start, because your mind has allowed you to fail and just stay down. You stay down, you're finished. You persevere, you stay focused, you stay persistent. Persistence is a key and a great recipe for success. For me, I'm keeping persistent. Whether you like the video or not, I will persist until I reach the success I'm looking for. Join me on the journey of persistence, turning failures into success stories. Then the other main element as well is celebrate progress. One of the things that has demotivated us is that we only focus on the main outcome, on the I want to make 30 million. You don't acknowledge that you've actually saved 5 million. You don't acknowledge that you're actually putting systems in place to allow you reach that goal. Celebrate progress, to allow you stay motivated, to allow you to keep you inspired, to keep pushing for the goals that you're pushing for. Because it is important to acknowledge progress and success and the small steps you take to get you there. Failure and success stories are aligned. You just have to identify the gap, to use your story to inspire other people to reach the bigger height that they need. If you look at failure as the end, you will never see the beauty of using failure as a stepping stone to success, as an opportunity to learning, to analyzing, to achieve the bigger goal that you want to achieve. The other thing about this whole failure thing is adapting and being flexible. Today, you tried this, it has failed. Ask yourself, how can I do it better? Try something else, try again, and keep trying. If you don't try, you will never know what could have been the result at the end of it all. It is important in this year to understand how to use our failure as a stepping stone, as an opportunity to achieve greater things at the end of the day. Personally, I look at failure not as the opposite of success, but failure as part and parcel of my success journey. So when I fail, I stand up again, I embrace it and say, what happened? What did I get wrong? And then I move forward. Embracing failure is a powerful tool to success. For me, I want to encourage you this year to try everything possible, because failure will come. The reason why we don't achieve our goals that we set for ourselves is because we have failed at something and you don't achieve at the end of the day. But how do you turn that into being a success story is the persistence that you will put in place, the hard heart, the growth mindset that you will employ to help you navigate the hard waters. We must use failure as a stepping stone, failure as an opportunity, but most importantly, look at failure as part and parcel of the journey of your success stories. This year, we must commit to turn our failures into success stories. And how do you do that? Make sure you subscribe to Candid Talk with Adelle so that we can learn more, engage more, understand more how failure and personal growth and accountability fall in the same line, but all of them with the same result, success. Thank you so much for watching. I do look forward to talking to you again next week or the other week when we're able to interact and have a good time here in Candid. Please subscribe and share with a friend who might want to learn more how to turn their failures into success stories. Thank you for watching. Bye.